We're here today to talk about the transition of Strategic Wealth Advisory. I'd like to start with a bit of the history of the company. I started the business as Strategic Money Management in 1994 with the help of my wife, Deb, and that was after successfully completing a career in structural engineering. I transformed the business pretty much completely to working with just retirees and pre-retirees in the year 2002. It was in 2006 that I met with USA Financial, and that changed the business completely. At that point, we were able to go into very comprehensive planning and do the type of planning work that I had always wanted to do for clients. In approximately 2007, I hired my daughter Kelly as administrative assistant. She's done a great job for us ever since. And then the rapid growth of the company led to us hiring Shannon in 2013. Shannon's been with us ever since, and only a few years into her employment, we realized that we really needed to have a second advisor in the office. Shannon applied for that position and eventually moved into that position as a second advisor. Shannon has done a great job. She's worked with virtually all of our clients since then, and our clients have come to love her and Kelly both. As recently as just 1 year ago, though, I had no plans to perhaps ever transition out of the business. I always had a fire in the belly and a passion for what I was doing, and I really enjoy this type of work. In the event that I ever felt that slipping away, however, I always wanted to make sure that it wouldn't be something that would hurt our clients. In the last 6 to 8 months, I've had to reevaluate that position for a number of reasons. After a lot of prayer and discussion with Deb, we both felt God's leading to transition out of the business. The number one most important criteria in the succession plan we realized was that we needed a company to come in that would be a really good fit for our clients. First and foremost, that was of greatest importance. We were off to a great start already, I knew, because with Shannon in the office continuing to be an advisor and be able to work in this capacity with our clients, and with Kelly still meeting all their needs for ongoing services, I knew we had a real good start. For the new team that would take over, however, I had several criteria that I really wanted to see in place. First of all, a team that thoroughly understands and utilizes the same planning philosophy as us. I felt that was very important. I wanted a team that ideally would be familiar with and already using the asset cycle planning system that we used, and someone who believes in providing and protecting the client's income needs throughout their retirement, as well as growing their long-term wealth. Obviously, I have to have people that I trust completely to run the business and to run it with total integrity. And ideally, it would be a firm, if possible, that already works with my current broker-dealer, USA Financial, who many of you know is our back office. They support all of our business efforts, marketing, and so forth, and they do it with the highest level of ethics and integrity. I also didn't want a firm from far out of town or worse yet out of state, because I felt our clients deserved better. I wanted folks that knew this area and were local. And last but not least, this firm would absolutely have to keep and value the current staff that I have in place, again being Shannon and Kelly, who our clients have come to just really love through working with them. All of these criteria, meeting them all might be very difficult. And I realized we might have to compromise. At least I thought that was the case, but it turned out we didn't have to compromise. And I would like to introduce you now to Jeffrey Bush on my left and Stephen Jablonski, both of Informed Family Financial Services. I believe these two gentlemen and I were brought together because they possess all of the above attributes of which I spoke. I've known Jeff the longest of the two. I've actually known Jeff for 16 years now and have attended various groups, conferences, etc., mostly through USA Financial. So this is not a brand new relationship. Jeff and Steve, I know you guys have expressed to me over the last few months how excited you are about the transition and how anxious you are to meet with our clients and start working with them. So I'm sure they would like to hear more about your backgrounds and some of your thoughts moving forward.
Well, Earl, I mean, that's really just such a great story, and you're leaving such a great legacy, and you truly are, you're the picture of a family-owned business and a success story. And I think Steve and I are just so excited about being able to become part of this. And I know for me personally, it just adds another dimension to what we're already doing. And you mentioned your relationship with USA Financial, and of course, we've had affiliation with USA for the last 21 years. So we feel like working with your clients is just an extension of that. I think geographically, this is just such a good fit for us. With me living in the Pottstown area and having established roots in the Reading area. I went to school there and I lived there for 15 years. So for me, it's a bit of a coming home. I grew up in the Lehigh Valley. I grew up in Bangor. So, with the people that are up in the Lehigh Valley area, that's going to be a nice coming home for me as well. But I think the most important part as we transition this is just our ability to work with the client relationships that you've developed over the years. We're excited about that, and we're also excited about integrating Shannon and Kelly into our team, and we're going to be even stronger than we are now. And I feel like this is just a really good fit for us, and we look forward to working with your clients and just enhancing all the great things that you've done over your career. And also I want to mention that you're going to be assisting us in a transition. So you're going to be continuing to work with us for a brief time, as you'll be functioning as a senior financial consultant, and we're going to really rely on your expertise as we make this transition. And I think it's going to be a very smooth transition, and I think your clients are going to be very pleased with the outcome.
Yes, and I've been in the industry a year less than Jeff back in 1995, and I've seen a lot of transitions. And when this came about, I said to Jeff, "This is remarkable because it's geography. We're neighbors. We're the same broker dealer, same philosophies, and I'm excited about it."
Yeah. So Shannon, it's so great to have you on the team. Why don't you speak a little bit about how this transition is going to affect you and the people that you're working with?
Sure, absolutely. So I have been blessed to work with Earl and Deb and Kelly for the past 9 years, and during those 9 years, I've really enjoyed getting to know and to work with our whole client family, all of you. And I'm really excited about continuing to work with you in that same capacity, both professionally servicing your financial needs, but also just getting to know you better, because that really is what I enjoy about my job, is having gotten to know all of you. So I'm excited to continue that. And then, although there's going to be some changes, certainly, I would not really expect many changes for my own clients, or the ones that I have been meeting with and handling your plans and your investments personally. Not many changes there. I would expect things to kind of continue as they've been going.
All right, so I want to thank all of you for joining me on this interview today. Thank you for the opportunity to introduce both of you and have Shannon speak to our clients as well. We truly are looking for this to be an extremely smooth transition with basically little to no effect on our clients, and we're all looking forward to it. As Jeff said, I will be staying around as a senior financial consultant for a period of time, and I think that will continue to make the transition even easier. Thank you very much for listening to this video.